Hates extra day for you guys coming in a little early. What's the energy level and focus like after a couple of emotional wins at home
Mhm.
for you guys?
Yeah, it's good to have that extra day, get a little rest. Obviously, going into three and whatever you want to call it with that 5 p.m. game. So yeah, good to get some rest, get here early, and get ready to go.
Your line obviously contributed those two goals, but for the last couple of games, it looks like you and Josh Doan have a nice two-man game, specifically that pair of you guys. What's it like playing with him, and how do you guys work in tandem?
Yeah, it's been fun. Obviously, Donner's a great player. I really like his game. I admire his game, and also just fun away from the ice. We get along well. Same with Chelly. So it's been fun. I think Donner and I got some similarities with kind of some low game, some inside game stuff like that. So I think we kind of bounce off each other and just have a pretty good idea of what each other's kind of idea and thoughts are out there. So it's been fun and fun with Chelly as well.
Couple of close games against Minnesota. What makes them hard to play against?
Yeah, I mean, I think just overall they kind of check all the boxes. Obviously, they got firepower up front, guys that are dangerous that you got to be aware of, and they got a really good back end as well. So I think it's just that overall aspect that you can't have lapses. You got to stay dialed in for 60 minutes, and yeah, a lot of focus on that tonight.
Coach was saying he could put you on any line and they kind of figure out a way to score. Just how do you feel about that responsibility and trust from him to get guys going?
Yeah, I think I take a lot of pride in having that trust at both ends of the ice. Kind of being able to play in any moment and have an impact on it. So yeah, means a lot.
In terms of consistency, 3 points last game, but it's felt like a kind of long term thing. Just where do you feel like you're at with consistency this season?
Yeah, I think just building on it. I think a lot of that isn't necessarily just producing points and whatnot. It's just overall playing good hockey, having a positive impact on the game every single night, and like you say, in any situation. So I think that's something that I put a lot of emphasis on coming into this season, and I think I've done a good job overall. I think maybe production wise, being more consistent is something for sure, but I think I'm taking strides in the right direction on being consistent every night.
I know you live with Keller. Just what was the next morning like with that eye? I know he said he was nervous about how he would wake up.
Yeah, yeah, I think everyone didn't know kind of what it would look like. Obviously, the spot it's in, just kind of like a UFC type cut. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy the next morning. Obviously, a lot of swelling and stuff. But even in the last couple of days, it's gotten so much better. So, yeah, happy for that. Even the next morning, like we thought it might be like horrible, and it was definitely bad, but could have been worse.
Coach, any lineup changes anticipated here tonight?
No, just veg in it.
Okay. And then just have you kind of sensed any emotional shift for this team over the last couple of games? A couple of emotional wins against teams that you guys needed to pick up points
Yeah,
against.
emotional in sense of really focused and confident. I think we through our stretch, I think we knew we were playing well, and I think at some point we just felt okay. It's we know we're playing well, we know we're doing the right thing, and we just need to keep our composure. And but for the rest, I think we even if, like I said, we were not getting the wins, I think we knew we were playing well.
With the injuries to some of the top guys, do you feel like this has forced the team to stick to the identity that you want a little bit more?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. You lose big player like that who play big minutes. I think it raised the urgency a little bit, but I think, like I said, I think we were playing well before, so we got the result. But it's not like we blew Winnipeg or St. Louis out of the building. That was good a hockey game between good hockey team, and there we find a way to score the big goal. It was a little bit the same story than the other games in term of pace and in term of tempo of the game. It's just I think we were a little bit more confident, a little bit more in control of our emotion, and that shifted the result on our side.
Did Sergachev make the trip?
No,
He's back in Utah.
yeah,
So is that still day to day, or is it
yeah,
feeling like
it's
a
still
longer?
day to day. Yeah.
Just how do you feel like guys have stepped up in his absence?
I think they did a great job. I think as a committee, I think everybody, forward D, everybody did a great job. I don't, I will not, I don't think we changed our game. I think we played it right away. But like I said, we were urgent. Everybody did their job. There's nobody who felt they needed to step in issues or whatever. Which is perfect because nobody can. That's the reason why it's that special. But I think we did a good job as a committee.
I know the focus is obviously here on your team, but there's going to be some high emotions with the return of Kaprizov and Spurgeon over on the other side. How are you guys planning to combat not just the skill, but the fact that they're going to want to win with those?
That's
guys?
great.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
No, but it's we've been through that before. It was the same when we play against Florida. Barkov and Nicholas were coming back and stuff like that. But that is their thing. They focus on them, want to help us to win. So we want to beat the best. We want them to be at their best, and we want to be at our best and sort it out on the ice and see who's up in the last 5 minutes and try to sort it out from there. So I expect a team on the other side who play really hard, who played well. They have a great season, so we know it will be a good game. I want both teams to play a game, and like I said, we'll sort it out. Who get the post in at the end?
We've seen Minnesota play basically 500 hockey, even with all their injuries and stuff. What makes them difficult to play against beneath that top layer?
Well, I think for years here, they're proud of our organization. They play hard. They're physical. They're really competitive. So I think they showed that, and they have great goaltending this year. So I think that make them a top team in the league.